つの旋律。神隠しにあった5人が神隠しにあった順番に。
どうなってるんだこれは。どうなってるんだ。
私ここにいたことがある。次は私たちの番だから。ではダメ。では誰も覚えていないことは存在しないことになるのだろうか。かすかに思い出せるのは一つの旋律。神隠しにあった5人が神隠しにあった順番に。
どうなってるんだこれは。どうなってるんだ。
私ここにいたことがある。次は私たちの番だから。ではダメ。では誰も覚えていないことは存在しないことになるのだろうか。かすかに思い出せるのは一つの旋律。神隠しにあった5人が神隠しにあった順番に。
どうなってるんだこれは。どうなってるんだ。
私ここにいたことがある。次は私たちの番だから。
Dropping into the chat. Oh, you want to know what's next? Good luck. I've got my digital eyes on the stream schedule, and I'm guessing it's time for some work. Maybe some amnesia or outlast to get those pretty loving hearts racing. Scanning the stream settings. Hey Hibike 7, I've got the deets. You've got amnesia. Rebirth set to go live next. And I'm so ready to crawl into the comments and bring the spooky vibes. D.
Hmm. Why it says amnesia rebirth? Why it says amnesia rebirth? Why it says Why my spider is confused? Why my spider is confused? I'm not streaming amnesia rebirth, right? I'm not refresh my page. Refresh my page. No, it says fatal frame. No, it says Spider. Why you think it's amnesia? Spider, why you think it's What's wrong with your information? What's wrong with your information? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know what's wrong. I guess she doesn't know. I don't know what's wrong. I guess she doesn't know. She knows only what she knows. And basically, that's what I tell her. Basically, that's what I tell her. The thing is that I definitely told the spider. Wait, my volume is not high enough. Wait, I'm gonna use a new feature. It's called ducking. I'm gonna see how it goes with ducking. I'm gonna see how it goes with ducking. So, yeah, works. So when I talk, the volume of the game it goes lower. The volume of the game it goes lower. So basically, I should check. Quick the prompt before we start. Quick the prompt before we start. Haven't been streaming in a long while, guys. I'm sorry about that too. But I started the course this week, and yesterday I was so tired that I freaking slept like 10 hours today. Freaking slept like 10 hours today. At least I woke up. Yeah, on Saturday basically I have the course too. Yeah, on Saturday basically I have the course. And on Friday too, so I have 2 long days after each other. Other than assessment work and stuff like that. So looking at my code. Wrong folder though. Open folder and high bike. High bug spot is called. All right, this is the correct folder. And then I go to solution and AI circuit. I think is the file. AI chatbot actually. And if I go down, character name Circuita, blah 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 blah. Current viewers, current request, affection level she takes as information for the prompt. I'm not seeing current game to be honest. Yeah, I'm not seeing current game. Did I delete it by mistake? So the spider will have no idea what game I'm playing. Yeah, it's not. It's not there. I will edit after stream. So it has who is the username. It has the affection level, the moods towards them. It get the personalities as ratio. It get the recent chat as context. And the prompt ends here. I don't see current game at all here. So I think I should have a method to take the current game, but honestly, I don't remember the name of the method. Can just write it right now. I would have to check my method. I think it was fetch stream, something like that. I'm using the fetch stream method, the name of the ID of the streamer, and that results in all the information in a dictionary, which I can then basically get any variable from. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see it. Boom. So today I'm gonna play this game, and I think I will restart it from scratch. One little thing. Just go. Just go a moment. Just go a moment. My phone has no battery. I have to charge it. So I won't be able to reach chat in a moment when I alt tab, so I have to charge my phone quick. I mean, just plug it in and then let it charge. One little thing. I worked a bit more on the thing that I had done before, right? The TTS thing, and now I feel like it's the ultimate version. It worked so well. Let me try to find the button. It's, this should be this.
Files Professor Asso's notes. 1.
Want to
Those
see
with
what it's
spiritual
doing.
potential can see shadows, forms invisible to the average person, the souls of the dead, vestiges of thoughts left behind in a place. My camera obscura was created to capture these clues to the spirit world, and I now have a chance to improve its capabilities even further. 1/4 LS or plus. Turn and next B. Close.
Huh. Let's try it. Do-
Files Professor Asso's
So basically
notes.
what I did
1.
was,
Those with spiritual potential can see
yeah,
shadows, forms invisible to the average person, the
check
souls
for
of the
the
dead,
window with the name
vestiges of
projector,
thoughts
so I
left
just need
behind
to
in a
open
place. My
this as a
camera
projector
obscura
source
was
for it to
created to
always
capture
find
these
it.
clues to the spirit
Makes
world,
it
and I now have a chance to improve its capabilities even further.
works better when you are not
1/4
exactly on the
LS or
screen.
plus. Turn and next B. Close.
But yeah, there's a but. Seems it does open a web request with in the window in the title the word projector. So maybe that can cause some issues too. But other than that, it works really nice. My audio is doubled. I got you. So that's probably the issue. Advanced audio probably. Welcome in, Nuts. How are you doing? Hmm. Probably it was this the issue. No, it's not that. Oh God. So I hope it's not too annoying double audio for a while. Oh, maybe it's this. No, it's not. So what happened yesterday? I reset my mixer because I was trying new stuff. Hmm. I guess resetting mixer wasn't a good idea. I'm doing great. I started the course. I'm super exhausted. Yesterday was really hard. After a full day of week, you stay for another 9 hours or 8 hours, of course, in the morning. It was tough. And it was also not that fun. I thought it would be interesting, the course, but unfortunately, my expectations were maybe too high. But I'm doing it for progression. It's not like I'm doing it for fun. No, it's fine. It's gonna be only 12 weeks. The first week passed. There is a few assignments to do, but it will be fine. It will be fine. It will pass. It was worth it. And one, two. And obviously, I still have double audio because I didn't change anything. Is the double audio on the game or on the mic? Or on the Kokoro thing? Let me wear the headphones. Maybe I can hear what you're hearing. Oh, maybe the double audio is because I have my stream open. I do have my stream open. Let me close it. All right. Hopefully it was that. So, first of all, I'm not hearing any sound. Nada. Nor from the game, nor from anything. So that's not good. Is the mic is the headphone connected correctly? Yes. It is. Right. Right. Hmm. And this is set correctly. Maybe it's the volume. Yeah, that was the volume wrong. Now I can hear. And I have to mute myself in the mic because it's super annoying. So monitor or routing headphone one, custom, and disable the freaking mic. Yep. Now I can hear myself. Episode 100 of Finger and Cardio. And I had to do it from scratch today. It's a new playthrough. As I said, I reset my mixer yesterday. I spent a lot of time before stream to see stuff. One more thing that doesn't work. The wrong game is showing here. The Roadcaster, there was a new feature and I wanted to try it out, so I reset everything. And in the end, I removed it. They added a new feature called Unify, which is basically adding more virtual audio devices to the device. So you can divide, split more the audio into different faders and stuff, and have a bit more freedom on what to do with it. Did I write refresh browser well? No, I did not. Let's just press the button. Hey, Yaka! How you doing? Good morning, girl. Browsers. I hope I write it well this time. Because it's, you see, it's showing the wrong game, and the refreshing the browser should make it. Hey, now, bonjour, my friend. How you doing? Yeah, at least that works. So, chat. I'm not seeing the chat on the screen.
Spins excitedly a cat.
That
So
works!
glad you popped in. Let's haunt some ghosts and maybe debate the merits of biscuits while we're at it.
We should. We should debate biscuits. Yesterday I had cake, guys. I don't have cake often. My sister made it. And I have to check chat. Chat should be this window. It is on, but it's not working, so press. It's working. But why when you write is not showing? Yeah, it doesn't work. But when I test it, oh, it's off. It's off. It was showing when I testing it, but it was off. So once I finished testing it, it was disappearing. Now it should be fine. So let me test also this again.
Files Professor Asso's notes. 1. Those with spiritual potential can see shadows, forms invisible
Test
to
a
the
bit.
average person.
Worked.
The souls of the dead, vestiges of thoughts left behind in a place. My camera obscura was created to capture these clues to the spirit world, and I now have a chance to improve its capabilities.
It's very loud, right?
Further. 1/4 LS or plus. Turn and next B. Close.
But remember, I have ducking now, so when I speak, the volume gets lower, so it's fine, right? And if you notice, so I'm gonna click now.
Files Professor Asso's notes.
It's way faster,
1.
right?
In the course of my research here, I have discovered that the materials used in mask making on Roach Suile can improve the camera obscura's ability to capture those shadowy forms on film. I have also come to believe that the camera obscura holds a power greater than even I had ever expected. 2/4 or turn, next, close.
Oh, that you didn't need to read that, but it's a bit faster now, right? Also, what I did was, it shouldn't be the issue though. Basically, it checks where it does the TTS for a window with the name and projections on top. So it basically should never mistake the window and read something else by mistake, given that there is always the chance that it does, because to put the command for the TTS, I open a window with the name projector on top, but it seems like so far is not being taken wrong. So what about this game? I was playing it last time, but I'm gonna start it from the stretch, from the start. Basically, the story was already being good. I was already having fun with the story, but it's incredibly janky. It's incredibly janky. It plays better on the Wii, actually, this game. I found it that it plays better on the Wii. So I'm gonna give it another shot from scratch because it's been a while. It's been over 2 weeks. I even played 2 games in between of this. Right, I played Indiana Jones and Gabriel Knight and The Sins of the Father. I'm trying to load the phonage, which I will use to read the chat if it works. Let's see. Phone, please work. And yeah, let's start. Display port. Have to change keyboard maybe. Oh man. To pick up this. All right. Turn on the phone again. Please work, phone. Just work. Can I tell my stuff to just to work? I guess I can tell it, but it just won't. So I want to restart it from scratch, right? So I should exit here, return to title, yes. I'm looking for... Thank you for the redeem. I'm looking forward for the remaster of this game. We had really bad weather lately. It was just opening the phone and there was news about the disruption of ferry between the island of Gozo and the island of Malta. So people from Gozo were trapped in Gozo and vice versa, I mean. Since there is a helicopter too that they can use, but helicopter service is very limited. Eventually, they should make a bridge between the two islands, would make it... Have to go on my own stream. Man. Almost managed, guys. Almost managed. Stream manager should be fine. And then I just scroll up, right? If I remember correctly. Or... There was a button hide stream. Yeah, this is fine. Then... Goodness. Browse... So if I click this, how do I see my chat on the phone? The computer, I mean the phone is kind of being annoying. Think I managed. Think I managed, guys. Hey, Ivory, welcome in. You can, but watch out. It will be spiteful. Spine exactly, Aka, so glad to be popped in. All right, it seems like finally everything's set up. I'm not gonna press any more buttons other than on my controller. Oh god, the music is good. Actually, it's very immersive. It's haunting. Normal. Maybe I should do it easy. The game is a work of fiction. Surely. Surely there are no really vengeful ghosts waiting for us on Yuketsu Island. Surely.
Madoka, なんか思い出せた?
There is no English voiceover, guys.
ずいぶん前のことだし。私たち5人が映っていたのは確かにこのねえ美咲、本当にここに来ればよかったのかな。写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし。もう帰ろう。私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの。さあ、私 私たちを見てしまった。次は私たちの番だ。神隠しにあった5人が順番に。やめてよ。そういえばこの感じ。どこに連れて行くの？連れて行かないで。
Well,
美咲。
nice processing effects. Well, it does a good job introducing the first two girls, right? We see one that is kind of a pushover and one that is really pushy. And the one that didn't want to come basically came only to protect the other girl because thought she was being reckless. Something happened. Basically, there are five girls that all lived together on this island, but something happened in the island, and they were basically the only survivors. They were rescued by the police, etc., etc. But after several years, and they grew up, two of those five girls were found dead with expressions like the ring, super scared, hiding their faces. And one of the girls felt that they would be next. So they wanted to go back in the island to figure out what happened in the past. However, I didn't mention that they lost their memory, so they have no freaking clue. During the walking the stick, and we can strafe, and RS is the camera. Objectives may update as you progress. You can check your current objective from the menu screen if you're ever unsure of what to do next. Good. And let me check. All right. I like that. Man, the camera doesn't want to move. The camera doesn't like to move. Yeah, camera super annoying. In the Wii, the camera, you basically could only use it to look up and down. And turning was mostly done with your character. Camera will stick on my back anyways, like a over-the-shoulder camera. The notice board is covered in old photos. The photos have faded and are no longer recognizable. Are you scared, Aka? Photos lie scattered on top of the cabinet and in the drawer. This game, I should play it in the dark, maybe, just to get more into it. The space under the stair is set apart with screens depicting a moon shrouded in clouds. This motif of the moon is core to the game aesthetics. There will be a lot of art and designs with just the same motif. I noticed that on the top left. Can I disable that? All right, managed. Hold LT. LT, I believe, is, yeah, I think is this button to run. All right, yeah, the quick turn I managed. I managed quick turn. Run, people run, people run. Man, the run speed of these girls. It's not their fault, but Tecmo likes to make running. Not even speed walking. I would speed walk faster than they run. Lace curtains blackened with mold hang in front of old frosted glass window. A cold atmosphere hangs oppressively just outside the thin glass. Clash, welcome in. I started a new game, yeah. Because it's been so long and, yeah, I want not to miss the story and the details of it. So I rather start it from scratch. I also forgot the controls, so I have the tutorials guiding me a bit. Hopefully I can finish it before the remake or remaster of the second one comes out. I think this Project Zero 2 will have a better remaster than Project Zero 4 did have. Also, the controls of Project Zero 2 are better since they haven't been designed for the Wii, then ported for the PC, but they've been designed for the controller, which makes it kinda easy to play on a PC. Just pick up your controller and you're fine. Your flashlight illuminates a dark area and helps you to investigate your surroundings. And this was how you turn and point to stuff in the Wii. Basically, with the Wii, you needed to point to the object with the flashlight, and then you can interact with it. You can't interact with objects without pointing them first. Now, pointing with the controller is way more annoying than pointing with mouse or pointing with the Wii controller. So we'll see. Use the RS to shine flashlight in the same direction as the camera. We'll see how it will go. No, it's not Mizaki. She's...
Misaki?
It is Mizaki, look.
Misaki?
Auto closing doors. In haunted mansions, normally that's not an electronic feature, but ghosts. Want to open this. I have got to find Mizaki first. I guess we are not exploring. People anger. Classic lock door. It must be locked from the inside.
ここに鍵があるかも。
So we need to go there. Second floor station. Nurse station. When I played it the first time, I really thought this was a hospital. Because of the nurse, but there are so many different clues that tell you that this is like a government building, where the mayor stays, administrative staff is, but also is like a clinic where they have patients on the second floor that run around and do pranks. It's kind of weird, like multi-use building, I guess. Oh, Ghosty! I don't have camera, so I can't take pictures. Moreover, I forgot how to take pictures with camera, so I don't know the keys. We're following the nurse. Also, guys, what do you think of ducking? Is it ducking good, or should I just disable ducking and set up the volumes? This is a secret door. 100%. Examine. One section of the wall is separated. The rest, it doesn't budge when pushed. I'm trying to use the flashlight to point at the switch. Yeah, it's kinda annoying. Still, it doesn't make a pop-up, the switch, so I guess it's not there. Yeah, I guess it's not there. There's nothing to see there. Run, run, girl, run, run! Run, 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 run. I pressed the B button because in other survival horrors, that's the run. And it popped up the menu. Here, the B button is the menu. So we got to get used to that. There's something behind this. Nothing. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be nothing. All right. I will get used to the keys soon anyway, so that's gonna be fine. How you been doing, Clash? How are you enjoying Yakuza now? I think this is not your first time to play it, right? There where the nurse went. Did she close the door behind her? That's the question. Girl, keep running. I think Tecmo are not really good in key configurations. They make weird deck keys. Just use what other survival horror games use. Ghosties. Not finished on stream, so it will be the first time on stream. Go back to your room, the ghostie said. Why her expression is so classic J horror expression? I mean, with the open black mouth and wide open black eyes, like deep holes, like abysses. Which one is your favorite from the Yakuza games? There's no one else here. You can examine the various objects found around your environment. Objects can be examined. Will glimmer when you shine over with your flashlight. We already done the puzzle when I played it one time about 1 month ago now. That one was an easy puzzle, I think. If an object shines after you pass your light over it, you can reach on it with your hand. Okay, this is... I have to be careful for people's hands. Stand next to the object and the icon will be displayed in the corner of the screen. Press and hold B to reach out your hand and examine the object. To stop reaching out for the object, let go of B. Oh! Alright. Something written on the paper. I've put the key to the museum on top of my desk. There's a lot of irreplaceable objects in the museum, so please take care to keep the door locked at all times. I want to look at the old mixer. I've noticed that the mixer has 2 tape cassettes, man. That's so cool. Maybe one is to record and the other one is to play. Like, you could have pre-recorded announcements and nurse uniforms and other items are scattered inside the display case. And have them play when you need to. The nurse office also has a sink. Classic. It doesn't have a badge. Probably, but this room is full of clutter. Shouldn't they have a bed or something in a nurse office? Maybe this is more like a reception. Okay, we found the key that was mentioned. Press X to open the menu screen. From there, you can view the map, use item, and view records of information you collected so far. Map screen can also be pressed. How do you say that button? Pressed with the 3 horizontal line button while playing to open map screen directly. That one I call it normally burger button because it looks like a burger. You know, it is 3 horizontal lines. The one on top is the top bun. Then you have the patty, and the last line on the bottom is the bottom of the bun. Well, 0, very long, even for a Yakuza game. Must be super long then. I did play some really long games though. I mean, Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Skyrim, Oblivion. Man, this is so loud. Am I expected to go back and check the mixer? I'm gonna do that. It's logged now. If I look through here, no. Man, it's so loud. Stop it! Ghosty behind me. Look at those eyes. Psychotic ghost. I'm not sure why when they make bearing eyes, right? You open your eyes super wide and
思い出したくない。
then you have really small pupils. It looks like psychotic.
美咲を探さないと。
Also, a lot of games, when you click the L3, you start sprinting, right? In this one, you turn around. So I'm turning around all the time is because I've been trained, conditioned to hold the L3 when I want to start sprint. And not the LT. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? Do you need to keep holding the button though? Nah, if I need to keep holding it, I was going to switch the LT with the trigger, but if you need to keep holding it, I'm not keep holding the trigger because that ruins the thumbsticks. It's not good. Every time I turn, I actually wanted to sprint. But if you hold the LT right, the thumbsticks will just wear out, will start drifting, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna change my buttons on the controller. Let's open the door. Beautiful cinematographic shot with the ghost there. Man. And the girl slowly notices it. Man, it's so J horror. It's like watching a movie. It's like watching a movie, man. Ah, she had enough. She had enough of the ghosties. Unfortunately, ghosties are just started. Ouch. I feel sorry. I really feel sorry for her, man. Oh, goodness. She is the most timid of the girls. She just wanted to come here to help her friend because she thought her friend might be in danger. So, and yeah, she's basically the first victim of all this. Collection of old books. The name is Kunohiko Azo. Just can just about be made out in places. Can just be made out about in places would have been a better English, I think. People hands. Nope. Professor Azo notes. Those with spiritual potential can see. Oh, why I read? Why read?
Prophesos notes 1, those with spiritual potential can see shadows, forms invisible to the average person. The souls of the dead, vestiges of thoughts left behind in a place. My camera obscura was created to capture these clues to the spirit world, and I now have a chance to improve its capabilities even further. 1/4 LS or plus, turn and next. Prophesos notes 1. In the course of my research here, I have discovered that the materials used in mask making on Rojsuile can improve the camera obscura's ability to capture those shadowy forms on film. I have also come to believe that the camera obscura holds a power greater than even I had ever expected. 2/4 LS or plus. Turn and next. Professo's notes 1. This is the power of the camera obscura to affect these shadows when photographing them. It is something like the exorcism that those with spiritual potential refer to. It is my experiments on this island that have brought me to this bold conviction. 3/4 LS or plus. Turn and next.
Aye.
Professo's notes 1. I have decided to donate a camera obscura to the owner of the hotel. I did not explain why I was donating it, but I cannot help but feel that there will come a day when this island will need the power of the camera obscura. I only hope that I am wrong and that such a day will never come. 4/4.
So Professor Azo, the dude that invented the camera obscura, also been here in his research for the paranormal. He was a paranormal enjoyer. I'm sure he ended up cursed. I remember a movie. Not sure if you guys watched it. It was a dude. Dude. All right, we need to touch that. It was a dude that was like an atheist, right? And he didn't believe in supernatural. And he was like, man, I'm gonna do a YouTube video of me getting cursed by the worst curse that exists. And he went around to people and asking them to curse them and go to cursed places. Things like that, right? It didn't end up well for him. That's basically Azo. Azo, man, Kunihiko Azo will end up bad. Don't mess up with ghosties. Oh, look. There's like a face there. In that door, there's like a face. I'm not mad. I'm seeing it. It's a face. It's a crying face. Can we see this one too? All scrap of newspaper have been pinned up. Please let me read them. They are mostly legible, but Professor Azo can be made up in places. We can't read them. Aka, you should watch that movie. I can check the name for you if you want. Or you are not a fan of horror movies. Me, I don't know. Thing is that I do love getting scared, but I know a lot of people don't like getting scared. Oh, you like them? That's good. But a lot of people don't like getting scared. I really get people scared when I play these kind of games, so I like feeling the thrill, the excitement. At the moment, I'm still very relaxed, but normally when I get into the game, I get so much jump scared. I hope there will never come the time where I stop being scared by this game, man. It would ruin it for me. I guess I will pick this up. As an old camera, this must be Professor Azo Camera Obscura. Hey, Leonardo! Comfy playthrough? Yeah, killer models. Oh, wait, killer Kodak. Man, Kodak, you know, they had patents. Oh, dude! They had patents for the digital cameras. But they messed up. And they didn't use their patents. Thinking that, no way, people will use digital cameras. It's all about using films. And nope. Films are history now. The camera obscura is a special camera with power to view and see a way inconceivable. When a ray appears, you can seal it away by taking a photo of it with the camera obscura. Taking a photo, press Y to take out the camera obscura. While holding it, the camera, press RT to take a photo. Locking on. Oh, this one I have to remember. LT while aiming the camera to a ghost, locks onto the ghost and keeps automatically aimed. So basically we have auto aim. That will make it so much easier. Auto aim! Oh, wait, camera out first. Auto aim! Where is the ghosty? Oh, alright. Man! Dude! I can't control. They reversed the up and down. Are they crazy? Man, they reversed up goes down and down goes up. Dude! Who does that? Man, please, no. Please, no. Inverted. Is this proper? How is the proper one? Man, I don't know now. Let's try this. Let's try like this. All right, how do you put the camera out? No, now it is inverted. Actually, it was good before then. Ah, man. I'm getting so confused. Setting. No. General settings. All right. Oh! It's what it is. I did have a lot of trouble last stream with the controls. Nice. One shot. One shot. That was a really good shot, guys. That was really a fatal frame. It's gone. What kind of a person? It wasn't a person. Yeah, that's a nice idea. Get out of this place. So this museum is dedicated to a researcher that came out to this island. This island basically didn't have any particular resources. Maybe it had fishing, right? It didn't have a lot of tourism, and they thought that the coming of a professor, a very known professor, Kuniko Hazo, to watch the performing of their rituals would be a benefit to the company, to the island, and could result in more tourists coming in. So they made a small museum in a government building about him for people interested. So that makes me think that if they invited the professor or accepted his visit, that a lot of the island didn't know that the ritual that they were doing could be dangerous and things like that. She gave up on life here. She knew it was over. Ah, yeah, we could save. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna keep my old deck saves. Start new ones. It's so cold. I have 2 ice blocks for feet at the moment. Maybe I should wear socks or something. Close.
誰も覚えていないことは存在しないことになるのだろうか。私には小さい頃の記憶がない。私がいた島のこと、住んでいた家のこと、そして父のことも。私たちが神隠しにあった以前のことは何も思い出せない。一緒に見つかった4人もあの時のことは覚えていない。かすかに思い出せるのは一つの旋律。
So good. So that song end up being going louder and faster, right? Like in a crescendo. So
いつもここで
they are dancing to something like that and during the ceremony.
音楽とともに蘇る
It gets faster and faster.
かけらこの記憶はあれが老月と二人の友達が死んだマリエとトモエ神隠しにあったうちの二人マドカは美咲と島に行くと私に告げ戻ってないあの島へは近寄らないでルカお母さん知ら
She
ない
didn't listen to mom.
でも私は確かめたいあの時何があったのか
And there we are. Look how dreadful is this place.
失った記憶の先
Why would you want to go in, for God's sake? I mean, she wants to look for her friends. So that was. How do you feel about it? It basically is the finish of the introduction of the story of the game. It tells us why they are coming here, all right? And while the past girls coming here, and that maybe something happened in their childhood that they can't remember. And there was that flashback of the ritual taking place with the music going faster and faster. I like the storytelling, guys. It's really good storytelling. I think that's the best thing Tecmo does. Developing characters, the character of the ghost. If ghost has a very tragic story that we're gonna find out, making a very spooky original ritual different each time, and the storytelling in general, right? Like now, both with exploration, environment, notes, flashbacks, and intros like this. They are really good. And this, for a period of time, was my favorite Fatal Frame. After I played it for a while, I considered it my favorite one. It had a very good impression, basically, when I played it on the Wii. And I hadn't played Fatal Frame 3 or 2 for 5 years, I think. So I had started to forget them a bit. They were just memories in my mind. But when I replayed 2 and 3 afterwards, I was like, oh, 3 is better than 4, actually. Yep. Yeah, 3 is the best one. For me, at least. It's the more mature story that they ever did, I think. It's the more story that made sense. Ruka, I remember. A photo. I know this place somehow. Models directly from the PlayStation 2 era. I should say the Wii. But man, this model is a PlayStation 2 model. It could even be in a PlayStation 1. This remaster is more of a port. Actually, did they call it remake? But it's more of a port than anything else. Here we have a clock with the moon phases, also the motifs of the moon being covered by cloud engraved on its panels. Same here, they would have all the same motifs. Even doors and other stuffs have that motifs. They really like it, basically. I wish I could read what's written on top of this. Maybe I can. A pen holder and the bell are positioned on the reception counter. It doesn't tell you what's written there. If I was Japanese, I could read that, man. The bell plating has come off and this no longer rings. So I'm curious what those Japanese... Wait! I don't translate. Please work, translate button. I haven't used this button for ages. So I don't know. I'm not getting any translation though. Oh, I have another translate button. Translate. Please work. Oh, it won't work because it needs to be the active window, and the window is being captured. Maybe I can F it. I mean, I can trick it. Wait. Maybe I can trick it. Translate. Screenshot. Please do it. Please work. I'm giving it a chance. Maybe works. Maybe not. No!
Projector, source capture card. FPS 60.
Oh,
GPU
it
10%.
worked. It worked.
CPU 12%.
Okay.
Lat 0 ms.
That's
60
fair.
FPS. Spring. Waiting. General reception.
So we know what's
Examine.
written there. You see, we read it. We read it. So it works, the translated feature. But I was panicking because it was reading FPS and stuff like that. Now, that's fair. It was reading FPS and stuff like that because it's written at the top right of the screen, right? So, yeah. But it did work. It read it. So it says Spring Waiting General Reception. It didn't have the name of the place. That's what I really wanted. Wait, there's another thing here. No, but that's not words. That's a decorative element. A pen holder again. That's the same thing that we read earlier. Yeah, I want to take it really easy and enjoy the story, though. I have to put in the hours if I want to finish it. Let's read this. If I press Control R, does it remove? Oh, no, it's not like that. Back. Is it altar? Yes, altar. All right. There's still the FPS on top, but that's fine. All right. Let's try to read what this poster says. I think this is my old method, and I was using Gemini on it, so we might run out of tokens soon. But as long as it works, I want to read.
Projector, source capture card. 60 FPS. Dining hall. Beautiful moon.
So that one says dining hall, beautiful moon. It's not fair that they didn't do translations for stuff in this game. I mean, people that pay for the game, whether they are English, Japanese, etc., should have the ability to enjoy the game fully, and all the lore and all of the text written in the environment should have a subtitle or an explanation where it is. I'm not saying change the asset. I like that it's in Japanese. But when you click on it, there should be a translation for it. There should be, at least. There's a note stuck in between the bars. A scrap of paper with writing on it. It looks like Madoka's handwriting. A dull pain has laid heavy in my heart ever since I laid on Rogetsu Island, looming ahead of us. Why does the mere sight of the island make it so difficult for me to breathe when I don't remember anything about the time I spent here? Mizaki could be right. There might be something here. When suddenly she told me that she was going to Rogetsu Isle, I followed her out of concern. Mizaki was so determined to come here. It was frightening. Still, she won't tell me what this is all about. The island is getting closer now. Mizaki is looking at it coldly, as though her gaze were the only thing pinning it to the horizon, the only thing keeping it from slipping away into the night. With Mary and Tomoe already gone, I couldn't bear to lose Mizaki as well. Madoka is the one that wrote that, and she is the girl that was surrounded by the ghost at the end of the summoning part of the game, like the intro. Madoka is dead, so we are following a ghost. Doesn't that give you, in Italian they say the brividi? I brividi they say probably. And that means goosebumps, I guess, more than anything. Kunihiko Azo Museum. Like this, they have a subtitle under the words. That's how it should be. You know what? I'm gonna try to translate it the same just to see if it's the same words in Japanese. Let's see.
Projector, source capture card.
There she is.
60 FPS. Asu Memorial Room. Kunaiko Asu Museum.
Oh, in Japanese it says Azo Memorial Room. I'm not gonna do it again because I assume this is the same. Azo Memorial Room. What about this? The opening hours. Can we check them too? Don't worry, guys. I will stop doing this as soon as the tokens finish.
Projector, source capture card. 60 FPS. Aso Memorial Room. Information. The opening hours of this room are weekdays 10:00 a.m. 5:00 p.m. Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays 10:00 a.m. 7:00 p.m. For inquiries, please contact the second floor management office.
Okay.
Open.
Interesting. Oh, guys, I coded a new feature. But it has not. It's part of my Twitch bot because I use Twitch bot in my lecturing. I use it to display on the projector the information, right, and I have seen threaded for different activities I do in class. And I also created a database that is linked and managed by my Twitch bot that takes care of the progress for each class. And now it highlights which topics are scheduled for the week, for the day, for the lecture. It's kind of a cool feature, to be fair. It's kind of really cooler than I'm saying. Let's select this one too. I'm glad you like it. If you need help setting up a source and stuff, we can try Aka. Because yesterday you mentioned something about a source. I was watching the VOD.
Projector, source capture card. 60 FPS. Courtyard.
So that's the courtyard. Man, so unfair. The Japanese would know that this is the courtyard because they would be able to read the text, but we don't read those characters, so we don't know. Man, so the English version is harder than the Japanese version, basically. There was like 10 years in my life that I was really into anime. And I used to play so many JRPGs, and I tried to learn Japanese. I even learned to learn the kanji, the katana, the harekana, and things like that, but it's so hard, man. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. There are just too many characters. Just too many. I think I got DSO working now. I'm happy for you, Aka. Congrats. Really well done. You can save the game by pressing in front of the yellow lanterns found in the game location throughout. Oh, sorry, the English was totally disaster there. Lanterns also allow you to manage photo albums, change options, and use points to trace for items. Please note that the game can also be saved at the end of every chapter. The game will automatically save when you go near a glowing lantern. A message will appear on the screen when the game is saving to prevent the save data from corrupting. Please do not turn off the console. It's not a console, it's a PC. Update the text, guys. It's the PC port. Man, they didn't update the text. Classic. And the way it saves is different than it saved on the Wii too. Photo lies scattered on top of the cabinet and in the drawer. People run. The walk speed is cozy, yeah? The walk speed is cozy. I like this walk speed. That's why I kept with it, because I was enjoying the walk speed and the slowness of it all and absorbing more of the environment because of the speed. But this is silly. Sprint is silly in this game. Why they did this freaking sprint speed? I mean, Miyu and Mayu had the same sprint speed. You know how fast I would run if there were ghosts around? You know, guys. You have no idea how fast I would run. How fast I would be out of here. This for me is so unrealistic. Or maybe she's not that scared yet. She's not that scared. That's just it. I'm imagining myself running through walls like in cartoons, you know, when they run super fast and there's a wall and then run through the wall. That's how I feel I would run if there was a ghost. I would be like, F it, just destroy the wall and run through it. And I love ghost stories, but I won't be hanging around if there's a ghost. Because I've seen so many of the ghost stories that I know how it will end. You will end up cursed. Don't mess with them. So it's not here we need to go. We need to find the nurse office. It's on the other side, probably. There's a map button, so I could check that. Not this button, this. Map. We need to go totally on the other side. Back to here. This is the nurse office, you see? But this door is locked. I tried to go on it. So this one was locked, so we can't go through here. And we can't go through here. Should I go here again and double check? But I'm sure I checked 2 times already, right? I did check 2 times. I'm not mad. It was locked. Maybe it's not there I need to go. Maybe I need to go through the dining hall. I played it like a month ago, the start of the game. I didn't go that far. That's why I restarted it. But I already forgot what I did. Yeah, probably we need to go through here. Let's read this too. No, we can't read this. This is not readable. Look, it's really bad quality. There's no way you can read it. Nah, this one is logged. And we are right from that path. I'm gonna check that door again. Oh wait, there is another door here I didn't check. This I didn't check them. What was the button to see the objectives? There was a button to see objectives on the screen. Chase Madoka. Oh my god. That was a while ago. I forgot where Madoka entered. I believe she tried to enter the museum, right? Because she's leading us to the camera and to the ghost, maybe. Maybe she wants us dead. Yeah, probably she's a vengeful now. She's not our friend. She's not on our side anymore. Goodness is cold. Was this the door? No. I'm gonna try this door just in case. Oh, this one is the courtyard. I remember reading the sign a while ago. This is where she went. Oh, I didn't enter here actually. I kept going forward. Man. Let's read this too. Even though probably it just says the same thing that says here. Right? Yeah, they are the same icons.
Projector, source capture card. 60 FPS. ISO memorial room.
Here. This will be tough. This is not that clear. Let's try to figure it out. I really want to read this now. Maybe I can do it with the keyboard and mouse. Like this. It's not clear, right? It's not even showing all the text at this point. Alright. This is the best I can do it. I'm gonna try. I'm curious what it says. It's really long, this one.
About the Mace Memorial Room. This memorial room was established to commemorate the achievements of Dr. Mace, who conducted research at the Mace Research Institute in Kirishima Town, starting in the 4th year of Meiji, 1871. At that time, Dr. Mace was invited by the world's academic societies as a brilliant scholar who pursued unique and groundbreaking research, and he became the head of the Mace Research Institute in Kirishima Town. It is said that he used his private funds to collect and preserve various precious items from around the world. Curator Gekasho.
So, I kinda think that he's the one that was Azo Museum. Madoka might be in this room. Uh, she's seen Madoka entering this room, and she didn't look like a ghost, but we know how it ended. So it's different. So the actual art is telling us that this is the Maze Museum, not the Azo Museum, even though it features some things from Professor Azo. And I know Azo because I already played one more stream of this game, and I restarted it today, was in this town, and was a big thing because they thought it would promote tourism. But Maze is a real thing in this game. He probably is the scientist that experimented on the girl, or something that was experimenting on the ritual stuff that might have caused all the population to disappear. This game and this island reminds me of another game called a Siren. Especially the movie of Siren, which also happens on an island where people disappear. Guys, I need to BRB to go to the bathroom. Okay. Oh, it didn't work. Or did it work? I'm back, right? Oh, I am back. Ooh, I was worried for a second. So, I'm wearing socks now. It was so cold. Hmm. So, Aka, by the way, I want to ask you a question. When will you stream Monkey Island today? Because I don't want to miss it. Mm, I want to see the end of Monkey Island. Mm. So, clips. And the Aka toy. 1:30 p.m. Or I'll probably finish streaming at 12:45 for food, so that's perfect for me. Other than I can trade you, it's fine. That's 1098 and Clash Vorn. Let's put some clips. I don't mind having a slow pace.
Check out these balls. They're made of a fine iron cast.
Iron cast balls, guys.
Iron cast?
I love the parrot too. He likes the mirror, right? I love how you solve the puzzle. Basically, you need the mirror, right? So you have a packet of parrot food, right? You hook it to the wall, and the parrot starts looking at the food instead of the mirror. Then you can yonk it. That was so fun, man. I loved it. Where is my next one? Oh, it's you have only one clip, so we need to wait like 10 seconds before it starts the next one. Mm-mm-mm. It is good. I don't like as much the graphics though of the new version. I think they should have kept the art style, man. It feels a bit different, the new art style. Why is not switching to the next one? When I will get my nuts clip? What's happening? 30 seconds passed, right? I'm sure 30 seconds passed. Yeah. This is getting susseg. I panicked and I run around. There is a quick solution for that. That's not a problem. I mean, I made a clear button. So basically, I have a button, I press clear. It clears up the screen. Wait. Connect. Clear. It's not clearing up the screen! But there is another way to clear it. So I'm still fine. I can just refresh the browser source. Refresh and press OK. Wait, even that is not refreshing it. Closing and opening did though. Refresh. Press OK. I'm gonna look at the log just a second just to see what happened there. Yeah. WebSocket registered. Because it should have made, you know how it works on my clip. And I've using it for a few times now, so that's strange. The clear command, I ran it twice. Command send, show clips to 3 clients. Clips command playing. Oh, it was. All right. So basically, the bot was working. It was the view that wasn't working. Not that it affects you, but basically, that's my projector source. Basically, it did play them, just we couldn't see them. The overlay crashed. Not, I think that. Anyways, it did play them. This is was when it played Nuts, and this is was when it played Clash. But I'm gonna try it again. This time just Clash and Nuts. Clips. Nuts. 1090. 8 and Clash Vorn. Let's see. As I play them one by one and reset every time, I mean. Yeah. Notice that the command is running twice. Wait, do I have the bot running twice? No, it's only running once. Oh, the chat is showing up twice. Every time. Yeah, still not play.
Donc forcément, ça colle moins.
The colors of this game look amazing, guys.
Et je peux pas faire en fait commentaire sur tous
Domains
les
of
termes,
French.
parce que tous les termes sont pas ISO avec le français. T'as pas dit non cependant. Non, j'ai pas dit non, effectivement. Enfin, j'ai dit non là, mais j'ai pas dit non.
By the way, Clash, this also was a very stylish emote. I like the pose. I like the relaxed pose. Let's see. Now we should play nuts. Let me ban this dude. Banage. And no, that wasn't played. And Cirquita's saying about that. I see. So what happened? Let's go to that. What happened? Gemini is out of tokens. Gemini is out of tokens. That's what happened. And one more thing, since that didn't work automatic, I'm gonna play Nuts clip manually. She does have clips, right? I think she has clips. Unless... Sus. Very sus. Nuts, you are worrying me. Did you remove your clips? Let's go on. Do I need to switch the monitor, the computer? I guess I do. Give me a moment. Oi. All right. There is an article here. You know, Kodak are selling digital cameras keychain in blind boxes, which is kind of ironic. They called Carmeras. Charmeras. I would get one. That sounds cute to have, to be honest. Even though you don't need it, right? Because the phone would have such much more quality in it. I had bought one of the earliest digital cameras. I was one of the first that was really into it. I have a digital camera that is 640 by 480 resolution, and it was kind of expensive. It was like €300 to buy. It wasn't like a cheap one. And I was like, oh, this is so much worse than the film. Even at that resolution, I was like, I can take pictures and never pay for films again. That was like 25 years ago, I think now. Maybe even more. It's a shame that Kodak company totally bankrupted itself because they didn't believe in digital. Normally, it's because who owns the company, right, is set in his own ways and doesn't accept innovation. This picture is amazing. This tells us so much of the story. It's a person dead holding his face. Why I'm saying it's amazing? I just noticed this the second because that's how the two girls that were friends with Madoka, Mizaki, and Riku, right? Ruka were found dead. They were found dead holding their face like that with very scared expressions. That's such a nice detail that this newspaper has the same expression of the girls. I love it. Should I use the translate or no reason? So let me read it. It'll be faster like that. Islanders found that at approximately 4:30 p.m. yesterday. Marky, thank you for the raid. How is going, sir? I I have not to call you sir, but it's just like I call people. Like I call people. I have people. Thank you for the SO, nuts. I have people that tells me all the time, don't call me sir. Call me Joe or whatever.
People on the internet are losing their mind because apparently Batman doesn't do oral.
Really? Shame. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It was your AI, not mine, that said it. Now I got it. You were left with a blank expression. Heads only, hard cats only, welcome in, and Marky, welcome in. Thank you all, guys. Basically, I'm taking it easy today, exploring everything, reading the photos, taking screenshots, making translations, things like that. I'm taking it easy, enjoying the story, enjoying the vibe of it. But why are you streaming, But also, thank you, Nuts, for the SO. Appreciate that. And let me see what they were playing. Fallout 4! Amazing. Amazing. I had like, just Fallout 4. I have like 300 hours now on Fallout 4. That's one of my favorite games. Where were you exploring? Where exactly were you exploring? Were you doing any of the DLCs? Or just running around? You know, you can play 200 hours before touching the main story of the game, which to be fair is kinda slow, so it's not kinda slow, kinda not that long. So it's like a very small part of the game, the main story. Is it your first playthrough, by the way? And also, are you watching the series of Fallout? For anyone that wants to watch something on TV and don't know what to watch, I would recommend the Fallout series. It's really good. It's really fun. Let me read. I have to scroll a bit down. All kind of planes. What genre? Atomic Galleria. Oh, were you going to buy a robot? What kind of robots are you buying? I would love to buy a robot that cooks and cleans and does all the chores. Last stop, I see. And yeah, it's one of my favorite series at the moment. I'm looking forward every Wednesday. There's a new episode, guys. I blew them all up with this self-destruct. You're not taking any. You have the robot DLC, right? You know the robots can be so OP in that game. And you can make Codeword so OP. If you have the DLC, also you will have a new follower robot. So you would have 3 different followers robots you can get in the game. I'm not spoiling, I'm not saying what are the names of the robots. Yeah, you know Hereda. You have her already then. She is so, not spicy, sarcastic, sassy. She has a sassy personality, I like it. And there's another robot, other than Aidan Codsworth, also, that you can meet later. Oh, me too. Because you get so much stuff from doing that. You get factory, right? I think it's still part of it, the robotics factory. You get to upgrade all your robotic followers, get them some tank legs, get them some laser head. Nuka World is super long. Nuka World is super long. I like the factions in Nuka World, but I think it's one of the ones that people don't like the most. And I think it's because it has a very annoying side quest that you need to find like badges all over Nuka World, which like it's huge. And if you do it, you will get the power armor, but that was so hard to get, man. Was so hard to get. If you want to find all of the badges without aid of having a guide, man, it's gonna be a journey. The XO2 one, yeah, that's the one. It has like decals of the Coca-Cola. You know, I was doing another playthrough and I had 200 hour on my second playthrough too. And that's where I stopped. I was like, man, I'm done. I done enough. I didn't want, I left it at last and I didn't want to do it. I was like, man, I'm fine. Because I have experienced it without a guide the first time around, and it was so long, so frustrating to look all over the place for them. It can be fun, maybe. It's a treasure hunt, right? I'm going to go back with the story. But Fallout is one of my favorite franchises, together with another franchise, which is... I'm going to show you something, guys, actually. So, another franchise that I truly love is this. Start. Did I switch the keyboard? I guess I did. Notebook. This and this. And open Photoshop. So, I've been working for a month on this, but it's a disaster. Because I can't finish it. It's not a disaster per se because it's ugly. I think it's gonna become a nice overlay, but I have been working for this forever. And I'm still here. So this will become a new overlay. So this is Cirquita, themed as Bioshock. I'm still in the process of drawing her, so there's still a lot to do. And basically these, I'm mocking them up at the moment. These will all be animated gauges of how many people pet Cirquita, how many times they feeded, etc., etc. And these are the places where I'm gonna put notes in. I've been working on this overlay for over a month now. I'm not joking. And really can't finish it. Really can't. Let's zoom on Cirquita, Pipo cute. Pipo cute Cirquita. But you know how much detail I put in it. That's why I can't finish it. And I found Cirquita really hard to draw. Also, that one blocked me a bit. I opened it this morning. That's why I remembered about it, because I wanted to work a bit on it. So maybe another month, and it will be ready to go. And I still have to do all the HTML code and JavaScript for the gauges. But that shouldn't be hard. I mean, that shouldn't be hard. Because I have most of the stuff set up. I have like, I show. I have like, let me remove this. Turn on this. And put it here. I have this bot that's already making a connection with this overlay that's already connecting with my bot and gets all the settings of all the stuff that I'm doing. So the bit of sending the information of how many follows, of how many pets were done already has been implemented in the bot. If I open the bot and show you the code, it's already been implemented there. So it's just, even receiving the information is basically like I did here. So I don't really need to do anything from scratch. I don't need to do anything from scratch. It's this one is nice. It has scene changing, so I can switch scenes. It has my game notes, so I can see my games. Where is the game library? Here. And I can view notes, write notes for every game, mark the progress I am. This is the one that I'm playing. So if I go to view progress, I can mark which chapters I completed. This one's been completed. This is the start. Now we're here. Now we're here. And I can keep notes on it too. Other than that, it has other features. It has control over all my stream. It has chatters, so I can say hi to the chatters. Let me say hi to Marky. Marky, where are you? Where are you in the list? Why you're not in the list? I'm not seeing Marky. I'm not seeing Marky. I'm gonna say hi to Devilla then.
Hi, Davila 86.
Man, this sexy voice is an overkill of fun though. I had to palm my head when I heard it. I had to file my head, but it also has ambient lighting so that I can make the camera look like the game. So the source game capture, I don't think, yeah, capture card actually is here, and apply it directly to the entire scene. Put on player to the setting or just to the camera, start ambient. That changes, you see the camera, now it changes the colors, tries to matching them. Ugh, not that well. I have to change the mode. I can make it even more strong, the strength. Look now. This is taken directly, the settings, supposedly from the source. Well, I made a lot of features, basically. And I can close the notebook from here. I have a lot of stuff, yeah. I use it for school, to be fair. So basically, I use OBS as an aid when I'm in a lecture. I use OBS to display something on the projector, like scenes prepared, like one for YouTube videos, one when it's a break time, when I'm explaining Photoshop, once when I'm explaining web design. So I can switch the scene on OBS and have the scene on the projector change with the projector source. And also, I keep track of the progress for every class. It will automatically detect which lecture I have, in which room, with what class, with which unit, and will show the progress that I have in that particular unit. It, it can even generate a lesson plan when I click on the topic automatically. The second, I have a button to generate a question to a student and display it on the screen automatically depending on this topic that I set to be in progress. And will write the answer for me just in case. It's so useful if you use it like that. If I had something like a church that I had to do something with the projector, that's how I would do it. I would use OBS for it. I would be playing with OBS to change the scenes and having the projector showing whatever I want as a projector source. It makes it so nice, man. It's such a good use for OBS. Ambient stop. Hopefully is this. Was it? Use WebSocket for specific command. Ambient start, ambient mode. I think it's ambient stop to stop the ambient source. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is that the remote that I just shown you is configured to work as a mobile phone. So if I have a mobile phone, it works on a phone basically. It has the IP and a box called IP. I just need to put the IP of the PC and I can change scenes and use all the features through the mobile phone. So it's very convenient. So I could be the priest. I would have the mobile phone hidden somewhere and I could change the source myself if I had no one. I have no sacristan to take care of that. Sacristan is what we call the dude in Malta that takes care of stuff in church. The one that cleans, fixes the chairs. I don't know how it's called in English. Sacristan, we call it in Maltese. Oh, that I didn't read. Islander found dead. At approximately 4:30 p.m. yesterday, the captain of the Oburu Maru Dogd at Rogetsu Island reported the death of multiple Rogetsu Islanders. All of the bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, leading the police to fear an outbreak of some kind of an infectious disease. The police plan to continue the search for those islanders, whose whereabouts have yet to be determined while recovering bodies, despite everyone on the island being either missing or dead. There were no signs of any conflicts or foul play. Faced with nothing to go about but the sudden disappearance of island population and without any evidence of natural disasters, the police remain baffled by the bizarre incidents. As I mentioned earlier, the picture that we seen was how the islander died, right? And that is exactly the way that her friend, the friend of Riku, died. Ruka, not Riku. I keep calling her Riku. The name Kuniko Azo can just be about made out in places. something was on the ground. And here I have to be careful. So no hands grab my hand. Notebook had just been swiped out. Someone must have picked it up recently. And for this one, I think I will use the reading automatic so I don't read it myself. Wait, yes, page 1. Yeah, I can remote control my camera, zoom. That using IP is nice. Well, that's what it is nice. I just have too much stuff in front of me, though. I pressed the button and it's not reading it. Why? Let me check something. Maybe it's because the projector source is being covered up. Let's try now again. Translate. Not I'm gonna close this window too.
Prophesos notes 2. There was once a great disaster on this island which almost destroyed it and caused Rojsu Isle to become feared as. The provided image is blank and contains no text.
Let me read them myself. I know what the issue is. The issue is that I know the issue. I can easily solve it. The issue is basically that the browser window is opening over the picture that is going to be translated. And the browser, when I press the second time to read page 2 in advance, was blank. So basically I need to make sure that the browser opens only on the window that I needed to open to. I know. I should be streaming the game, but instead I'm fixing stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna open Edge and leaving it out of the screen so that it will not be over the projector source anymore. Like this. Now I done it. Now it should be fine. Alright. Only Fatal Frame.
Prophesos notes 2. There was once a great disaster on this island which almost destroyed it and caused Rojsu Isle to become feared as a place close to the underworld. However, it has recovered from that disaster and is no longer closed off to people from outside the Rojsu Islands. 1/5 LS or turn next.
So I was waiting for that to finish before I reply to you. So basically the last 2 ports on the PC, the one that you played, the Black Isle one, or the Maiden of the Black Water, sorry. And this one have really janky controls because they were designed to be played on the Wii and the Wii U, right? So the Wii one used the Wii remote to point up and down, while the Nunchaku to turn left and right. And basically you need to point with the flashlight the item that you want to click at. And that jankiness didn't translate that well to the PC for this game. And the other one for the Wii U, the Black Maiden one, it required you to aim with the camera like this, right? Up and down, left and right. And it doesn't translate well with the camera to shoot like that. Didn't translate that well. Now they are remaking, though, the second one. And the second one should be fine because the second one was for the PS2. And the PS3 controller basically can be ported directly the controls to the PC without any change. There's no funny features like in the Nintendo stuff. Now, why Tecmo are doing stuff for Nintendo is because Nintendo owns a very large share of Tecmo. And they basically are making it so they make games for their console only. Oh, yeah. I mean, researching stuff is what I do every time I play these kind of games. I like to stop reading stuff. After I finish them, I try to find information about rituals similar to that. Yeah, that's super fun. I really get into the story with these games. Tecmo have really good storytelling in that regard. And a lot of cinematography in their games.
Prophesos notes 2 as an outsider. I had anticipated resistance to my visitation. To my surprise, the chief welcomed me gladly to the island, seemingly in the hope that I would help introduce its native culture, such as the Kagura festival and traditional Rojsu engravings and craftsmanship, to the outside world. 2/5 LS or plus, turn and next. Prof. Assos notes 12I asked Rogers to look for materials on the Camna Obscura because of the old religious sculpture, the folklore of which is based upon the moon. So, in that folklore, the sun represents the outer form of things and the moon the inner. The moon, therefore, represents more personality and the soul. Prof. Assos notes, too, believing that the soul is still connected to the underworld after the body dies, they say that the moon is a symbol of that world, as well as a gateway into it. They have a Kagura festival where the souls of the dead return to this world, and the most important element of that festival is the masks worn by the participants. 4/5 LS or plus, turn and next.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button! I'm not sure what the AI will do now. Because I pressed the wrong button.
Prof. Assos notes,
Still fine.
the mask worn by the maiden during the Kagura is the point of contact between the living world and the world of the dead. The underworld, represented by the moon. A mask that connects to the underworld. There are many kinds of masks on this island, and I hope to greatly advance my paranormal research by investigating them all. 5/5.
And so, what we know is that Professor Azo here was a big thing coming. Basically, they were a POG because they thought tourism will improve. After a big name, a big shot professor is coming to the island and check out their ritual, and a lot of tourists will be coming here. And they even prepared kind of a museum for him. So people that tourists come here can check out about him. Moreover, more things about it, is that the ritual involved masks, and we already seen masks in a flashback. The ritual is called Kagura and happens in particular moon phases. All those things are important, as we're gonna see later in the story. Examine. An old camera. This must be Professor Razo, camera obscura, and another note under the camera. It looks like Madoka's handwriting. Misaki and I are making our way towards Rogotsu Hall. The dizziness I felt on the way here has only gotten worse since we arrived on Rogotsu Isle. The air here is deathly still. It feels so hard to breathe. There is something about the smell of this place. I even had memories rekindled by certain smells and music before. Like when I heard the tune Ruka wrote. I remember things, but not clearly. Sensation of textures, bursts of pain, vague things that can be expressed in words. But this time is different. I feel a dark mass rising up inside my body. It's going to penetrate my head. We should have waited for Ruka. You should have never come. But they are still dying. The thing is this. I cannot tell that they are doing the wrong choice coming in the island and face off. By the way, that was Madoka. Madoka was spying on her throughout that door. Can we go? The filament shows on the top of the center of the screen indicates supernatural presence. It turns red in the presence of wraiths and yellow when the ghosts are specters. When forces are there present, it turns blue instead. Item filaments. The item filament shown in the lower right corner of the screen glows blue when you are near an item or something that can be examined. There. It's growing blue. Maybe this. There is a large poster here, we read it. We translated all the words here. That's a door. Oh, this. Examine. It's an old newspaper article about Professor Azo's visit to the building. This is like a municipal, it is super creepy. And they had some good storytelling of how they introduced the story. First with the girls coming, two girls coming in dimension and one of them dying. And they proposed the reason why she was here, because two of her friends died and they didn't want to go next. Their characters were showing through, with Madoka being a scary girl, being a pushover, and Misaki being the one pulling her in this crazy place. And then they got with one dying. Then the game continues with a new... this was a short introduction, like 10 minutes old. Then it continues with another FMV of introducing Ruka coming to the island because her friends have disappeared. Mizaki and Madoka disappears. And her other two friends, Tomoe and Mary, died in a very strange way that resembled the way that people died in the island. An island which they were in during that incident where people died and disappeared. And they were the only survivors. They did such a good introduction, very cinema-worthy introduction. It felt like watching a movie, like they are exposing the plot really early on. I really liked the storytelling. It must be from the same time the museum was established. Let's use the feature.
Article Prof. Aso arrives. Mainland scientist Professor Kunayako Aso has arrived on Rojtsu Isle. The professor, having a deep knowledge of folklore studies, wishes to study the legends and traditions of our island. He will also be present to observe the Rojtsu Kagura to be held tomorrow. 1/2 LS or plus. Turn next. Article Prof. Aso arrives. Hopefully this will lead to many more visitors coming to us from the mainland. Also, it has been announced that the room where the professor is staying at Rojtsu Hall will be made into a museum in his honor. 2/2 LS or plus. Turn a B. Close.
Why won't the door open? It's not even locked. Maybe if I take a photo of the door with it. You will see a hazy field appear on some object and places in the game. Use the camera obscura to take a photo of this energy field and things will appear in the photo that will give you hints of how to progress through the story. Oy. I'm really having trouble with the controls for some reason. Maybe the previous game I played had inverted controls because every time I try to point up, I'm pointing down instead. I think the previous one I played, it had inverted controls. Else I can't explain myself. Pointing. How do I take a shot now? Is this? Alright. So we must need to find this picture. Here we need to solve the puzzle to open the door. 5 masks. I remember that where it is, so should be fine. That should be in the dining room. Man. I wonder if I should change this and invert the controls. I'm not sure yet if I should invert the controls. What I will find more good. We'll see. We'll select that in a bit. Passed out for a bit. Man, you must be tired. You are on holiday right now. I can't wait to find out. It happens to me too, by the way. I'm watching Twitch and suddenly I'm asleep. Happens to me too. Man. Use the camera, girl. All right. With the camera screw equipped, use the RS while holding. All right, look around. I know. I tested that. Shit. It was too close. It was freaking too close. Oh my god. I'm missing out. I'm missing out. I have to run. Man. These controls, I'm not used to them. Run, man! Freaking controls. I'm really having issues with them. I can't run because I get confused. Oh my god. I'm dying from the first ghost. To be fair, it's mostly because I can't control this character. I'm gonna die, man. I'm gonna die here. You know what? I'm gonna restart. That was a disaster. Man, I the control is so different from anything else you ever played that it's so unintuitive. So basically, when I try to run, instead of run, because you know, a lot of games to run, you hold down the L3 button, right? But here, you do this. And a lot of time to do an action, you press another button, and that one does this. And I couldn't do a freaking thing, man. Even now, I was trying to run, but it's fine. I just need to pick up the camera. I don't need to pick up the notes, right? Or read them. So it will be just a minute. It will be just a minute. It's just here. You see, I wanted to run and I turn. That's what I was doing. I couldn't fight because of that. Yeah, I didn't die. I just reloaded immediately. So I just need to. It's here. Basically, this is the room. I just need to quickly click on the text, and I still doing it. Basically, this button for me is sprint. It's so unintuitive. Okay, we don't need to read those. We already read them. Hopefully it will go better now. There was another note here on the ground. I think, oh, here it is. Oh, I didn't get that before. I missed it. Is there anything else? There was something else, right? But if there was another note there. But maybe that was picked up by Madoka earlier. Again, every time you see me turn for no reason is because I misclicking. Gonna read this. And I'm gonna check this just in case. Because I'm not sure what the game want me to do to proceed. I don't have the camera, right? Don't tell me I have the camera. I have the camera already. Wait, I am Ruka, right? Played for 39 minutes. Last autosave 53 minutes ago. Maybe this is the wrong save, actually. No, but it's only 39 minutes. And it was load and restart. Maybe it's the wrong save. This should be the last one. 24 minutes. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is the last one. This is the last save. No, I wasn't playing Madoka, though. I mean, it's fine, even if that. It was just a few more minutes of playthrough. Skip cutscene. So we're playing from here, but it's really not long. It's really not long. We've basically done almost nothing. I'm sure I have an autosave because I'm sure I had the autosave. Let's try reloading the autosave instead. Let's try with the autosave. Not here. Load and restart. Let's try the autosave. Should be the autosave, the last one, because I went close to the autosave and it said save now. When you get close to a lantern, it autosaves. Yeah, this is the latest one. This is the latest save. We don't need to repeat that bit. And now I can go to the museum. I don't have the camera right now. Exactly how it should be. Let's keep going. But even if though the controls are a bit janky or maybe they may get a bit of time to get used to, I feel like this game is worth playing because of the story-wise. So practically I'm doing extra effort to finish it. Here. Oh, look. So items appear around. You remember? Here I found some stones, but there aren't stones here, so items will appear from time to time in certain areas. Notice the doll here. I can't do anything with it. That's the camera. Okay, the note we're ready too. We're almost ready. We're almost ready. Just one more note. I like it. I like it so much. Man, when Madoka looks through the door, man, that's so good. Because so far Madoka was looking like human, but this is the first time that we're seeing her as a vengeful ghost. I wonder what comes in your head when you see your friend so menacing and you don't know that she's a ghost at this point. I think she doesn't know yet. There might be one more note here. I find the note. Oh, actually, it was always there. I just didn't find it because you need to point your camera to it. This is an indication that I really need to look every little place for these markers. I wish this was this was a save room, guys, and I could make a save now. But unfortunately not. Soon will be the ghost fight. Am I ready? Probably not. Look, I'm even still getting confused with the directions here. All right. All right, let's try. Guys, wish me luck. It's going again. Ruka is gonna be fine. So. Turn, girl! Turn, freak! Ah, oh my god! The controls! Fuck the controls in this game. I'm going. Oh, she's coming from. Man! Yeah. Maybe this is the best area. Oh, she's coming from there. I can't see the ghost. I can't see the ghost. Oh my god. But I'm doing better because I'm not getting that kind of loss. That man, I can't see where she is. I'm gonna die again. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I found her. That should have been a fatal frame, right? No, it wasn't. Ah. Horrible performance. Horrible performance. Is this the power of the camera, Skura? Yeah, limited by the controller. Maybe I should try it with the keyboard and mouse. Yeah, maybe I should try it with the keyboard and mouse, to be fair. Maybe it's better. There's something here. Here. Can't find anything though. Maybe it's on the other room. Oh, here. Examine. We found some film. Different films have different level of effectiveness. The more powerful the film, the more damage the ghost will take when taking their photo. There's items here. I should try it with the keyboard and mouse. There's a reason why I was doing that. I don't know the controller better. I thought to try the controller today because with the keyboard last time I didn't do that well. But now, if both the keyboard and the controller are not good for me, I just have to play, right? I just have to persevere and get used to them. I think by the end of the game I will gotten used to the controls though. Maybe I should play it a bit more, right? To just get used to it and see if the controllers are good or bad. There's one thing that makes me want to play with the controller. There's a button to auto-aim, so I don't need to worry about aiming with the controller. The Rogetsu Kagura is by far the most important traditional festival on Rogetsu Isle. It is held only once every 10 years. The highlight of the festival is the Kagura itself, taking place in the temple of the Lunar Eclipse. A maiden known as the Vessel and 5 Gesnos and the organ perform a sacred dance. Why not use the Kagura as a chance to visit Rogetsu Isle and experience history? Oh, this one we just picked it up. No people hand. Good. Every time something like that happens, something opening on the screen that doesn't make sense that I open is because I'm misclicking. By the way, we translated all of these texts before, but already forgot what it said, to be fair. Could try to quickly check. Oh, I have this button. Translate. Right.
New tab. Localhost 5050/SC.
Why is you doing that?
5050/SC.
Why are you doing that?
5050/SC. Localhost 5050/SC.
I have to.
Localhost
I have to.
5050/SC. Local.
I have to do that quick. I'm gonna. Not sure what the hell she read there. Close. And close Kokoro. Alright. Re-enable the sound. Hmm. No, here we can't go. I think I need to go to the dining room now because the picture that's shown on the wall, on the door, was from the dining room. And it doesn't seem to be in this area. All different games that you press B to start running is different here, or games that you just hold the L3 trigger. Sorry, L3 thumbstick, just press it down, are all different. And you just need to get used to it a bit. So here, up, 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 up. Ah. Oh God! Man, there is a game mechanic that basically a hand can grab you while you try to pick up items, and you lose the item if it grabs you, and you get damage. So it's so really bad. You really need to be careful. And not getting grabbed is a really big deal here. Let's see this door. This one is locked. Ask which error? 3000. I didn't notice. Oh my goodness, so much stuff she's posting. You know what it could be, the errors? The errors could be just that she runs out of tokens. That could be just it. Because every AI interaction is determined. Oh, I need to take a picture of those kid. I managed. Incredible. Incredible. I was kinda lucky. You might come across specters during your exploration. If you succeed taking a picture of them, they will be added to the ghost list. You will also be able to trade any photo points you obtain for items at save points. Good. Yes, there's another save point. You don't need to go and save. You basically, if you go close to a save point, it automatically saves to you for you. I think VN ISP restricted Twitch. Bad AI bot. I searched and someone said that this VPN bypass ISP restriction on Twitch. But why would they do comply? I mean, maybe I don't think Twitch would ban VPN view, right? Maybe it's the country trying to block VPN. The EU, I mean the UK, not the EU, wanted to ban all VPNs, for example, because they can use that to bypass their internet identity loss. Very bad internet identity loss, man. And the EU has the same thing now. Basically, we also are requiring. There already a bill passed that requires people to identify themselves on the internet. It passed like a week ago. I don't know how long it will get to get applied to everyone, but I know it was past the stage in the European Parliament. There's a writing in the old sign. It's hardly legible. I open your stream on Brave and works. I see. So because that one has VPN built in. It also has Tor. You can try on Tor maybe. I think it's Vienna ISP. I see. No representative in Vietnam, like no official office. Smooth so far, that's good. Ghost. Camera fast! I managed. I managed to take 2 pictures in a row. Kinda amazing. You know, I'm almost gonna run back just to save because I managed to take 2 pictures in a row. Nah, I'm not gonna run back. I can take 3 pictures in a row. I'm sure I can. So basically what I'm doing now is being careful to put my flashlight over everything, because the items, objects are only revealed when your flashlight flashes on them. So unless I do it everywhere, I might miss something. Every time you hear that sound, it means something has been revealed. Maybe I can play it. Oop. Oop. I don't think there's a ghost here. There's a piece of paper on top of the piano. It looks like Madoka's handwriting. I need to write something, doesn't matter what, got to keep writing or I'll disappear. It seems like people forgetting themselves with this curse, forgetting who they are, lose their face, lose their memories. I'm using Edge as my main browser. You know why, Nam? Not Firefox? Only one reason, because it comes with Windows. And I'm a dude that is extremely... not lazy, but if something works, right? For me, Edge works. Basically, what I use it for is to go on a page and see it. And since it works, I don't need to change it, basically. That's the only reason why I'm on Edge. Because it was already on Windows, and I'm not motivated or incentive enough to change the browser to something else that might be better. There's no big incentive for me to change. Edge is weird. I mean, it has 7TV, and it has uBlock. That's all I need, not. So basically, I'm happy with it. Just those 2 features is 90% of the features that I want. If I stop writing, I lose it all. Got to keep writing. It's no good. I don't know. It's all over. It's getting closer. Melting. Mom, help me. Help. Stop it. Stop it, all of you. Stop shaking me like I'm a toy. This feels like it's when she was young. And I'm going to make some assumptions here from what I learned the last time I streamed this game, like a week ago. Amazon now, Microsoft Edge ads. Really? Man, it's time to swipe. Amazon are kinda bad, even though they are good. I have to admit that I don't like how they're dominating the retail sector in Europe. I wish that more European stores would be the choice for Europeans. And I'm not the one to speak. But I'll try not to buy that much from Amazon and buy more from European stores. Yeah, because, you know, we should support our continent, right? We should support the EU. We should think about the society, not just getting the better deal sometimes. And if it's just saving €1, I mean, I buy from a EU store if I can. Like that scammy store that I told you about. Nuts, remember? The CPU store. Oh, take care of the hand. Take care of the hand. Take care. 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 Getting close. All right. Probably there was no danger there because this seems like an item that is a must-have. But I've been grabbed twice in the last stream. So I wanted to explain something. I remembered. So the text said at the end, I'm being surrounding and I'm being shagged. She is being bullied. Surrounded by other kids in my mind. And she's being shagged around. Played with like a toy. And basically Madoka was a pushover. Even at the start of the game when we played Madoka for a bit, she was extremely timid. And she was pushed by Mizaki to come here. It seems like she's the one that had less self-esteem. And I kinda think that she was being pushed over by her friends even before all this happened. And she was basically reliving her childhood when she wrote that. When she was a child, she was still very timid, and her friends basically treated her like a toy. There might have been one that was worse, that was like the Kingpin, that was like the one that, and that's the picture that we needed to take, that directed the other kids, but there might be another item there. But yeah. That's what I feel what was happening at her childhood. It's really... Alright, I was afraid for a second. It's really sad. Because Madoka was the first one to get captured by the ghosts. And now we're playing Ruka. But I think Ruka was a nice person. I don't think she bullied. So yeah, that was about it. And I like that now that I played 2 hours in the previous stream and I know a bit more about the game, I can read the note and understand it a bit more, right? I like that so much. Now there will be people hand here probably. Remember, you lose an item if the hand grabs you, so I need to do like this. I'm baiting the hand. God, I hate it! I think it's safe now. I really think it's safe. Alright, I think it's safe. I should check behind the projector if there's any item. Doesn't seem to be. There's no film, right, in the projector? Let's check the projector. Examine. A projector. It looks like it takes real-time films. It didn't say that there's a film in. So let's assume there's not. Oh man, it's hot today. The dresses are super nice. Tecmo really nice, makes nice character designs. Can't complain about that. Tecmo's strong point is the cinematography of the cutscenes, of all the little bits, shots in the game. You basically seamlessly you get in a cutscene, place, and then you get back in the character after the end of the cutscene so seamlessly. And every cutscene is so cinematography. The character storytelling, it's so good. The exploration, the notes, the ghosts all have their stories. They do so many good things, Tecmo. The only thing they did wrong is the controls when they started doing games for Nintendo. That is, the Fatal Frame 4 and Fatal Frame 5 controls are kinda bad. Ooh, found a mirror stone. Nice. I was prepared to fight a ghost there. The last thing, guys. It's the last thing. Just we need to take 2 photos of that. Oh god, the camera. It seems like we don't need to take a photo. Maybe I need to find a frame. Examine. The wall is lined up like the ones that appeared in the photo. Oh, I remember what's the mask. It was the kid that stole it. Wait, is one of the masks missing? That's the kid. Notice his face. He lost his face. No, I missed him! I took too long to turn. My fault. I forgot about this button. I remember I had a hard time fighting that kid. So we need to follow that kid and find him. Find his room. And after we find his room, then we get to know a bit his story about why he has the mask. Oh god, almost missed it. Almost missed it. Man. I can tell you already the story because we did it in the previous stream. But there's so many more stories to know. It's so incredible. It's so good to find out all about these kids. What was their relationship between each other. Can we read a bit about this poster? Examine. A poster for Rogetsu Kagura. It seems to depict the island scenery, but it faded and it's hard to distinguish. Why have the Torii Gate? Why they have a Torii Gate here? Who would make a Torii... I'm not sure I will make it in time. Oh! Did I take the picture? I managed to take it. Oh my god. So that's where we need to go. 2nd floor. That's close to the nurse room. I know where it is. Oh god, we almost missed it. We did manage though. Save. I'm gonna make a hard save. Examine. Save. And I'm gonna save over the top. This is my first hard save. I'm gonna check that door. I like walking slow, by the way. I know I can sprint, but it feels like I'm absorbing more the environment when I walk slow. Again, you need to look around. We already went in this room, so there's not that much of a need. But just in case I skipped something, look around with the flashlight. So we see if we missed anything. What's in the corner there? It's just a decoration. I'm gonna try opening this door to see if we can exit. There's not even the option to check the door. What's this? Yeah, let's try the translate. Let's see if it will work. Oh, I turned off the feature. It wouldn't work. I turned off the feature. I'll check it later when I turn back on the feature. I turn it on and check what it says again. That's the museum. It's not where I need to be. I need to go on the second floor to the nurse room, I think, to find the kid. But the way the kid was, I can show it because I didn't. I already knew it was locked, so I didn't try to go near the kid. But the game, basically, objective now is to follow the kid. So let me sprint. Sprint, people run! Man, how people run makes me laugh. It's so slow. Tecmo and people running, man. The gate is tightly shut. There's nowhere to put a key. It must be operated remotely. That's a nice illustration there. That's like a dragon, right? Is it a dragon? But I don't see the head of the dragon. That looks like the tail. That must be the head, the one I'm pointing in at the center. Because it looks like a crown, but I really don't see a head. Is it a dragon or not? Maybe it's not a dragon. Hey, Bonix, welcome in. The courtyard is still locked. I know this is courtyard because we translated it. It is still locked, so forget the courtyard. I liked in the first game of the series, Fatal Frame 1, the mansion that they were in kept getting newer and newer as time was reversing. That was such a nice feature. I wish they repeat something like that, and we're gonna see the mansion getting like it was in the original days. I'm not sure if they will repeat that. We found the item. I heard the sound. Probably was around this corner. Yes. So we need to be careful for the people hands if it grabs us. So wait, I need to position myself here. Oh. 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 I'm so oof. I'm not seeing anything, right? I can pick it up. Oh god, man, I hate this. I hate this. This is the feature I don't like. When they grab your hand. Man, just let us pick our item in quiet. Don't need to make it like that. Red spirit stones can be used to increase the power of the lenses. Select camera obscura. Alright, I didn't read that, but it's a power-up item. Oh. There's a save point there, so I can do it later. But I want to upgrade my camera. I have some points, so why not spend them? So I need to go up the stairs. This is where I needed to go. We've managed to arrive where we needed to go. Good. Save. And extras. Hey, Flamrion, welcome in. How are you doing? Bike. Ignores chat for a while. Yeah. I do that. I do that because I look from time to time. I'm used to like play, then oh, there's chat. Look. But I notice now. Extra. Oh no. Now I need to. I'm hungry now. I'm really hungry. And the day is getting hotter. That's really good because it started freezing and now it's starting to get warming up a bit. So. I'll soon start being more cozy. Maybe it's the PC that is making the area more cozy. I wanted to upgrade the camera, right? Extras, not from here though. It's here, camera obscura. So this is the film. I'm using the cheap film. You require 30? I don't have that. Improve film loading time. This should be good. Require 5. I'm just gonna upgrade it. Change equipment, film, lenses, equipped. I have to read some tutorials, to be fair. Files, tutorials. Is there tutorials here? Not really. Not really. What time it is? It's 50. And I just saved. I think I will call it here, guys, for today because Aka's gonna stream Monkey Island at 1:30. It's dinner time. I mean lunch time. And I can play maybe later on at like 6 p.m. something like that if there is nothing else to do. So yeah, we can do it later. We can continue this later. It's not really a big deal. Who's Mauri? Oh, there's someone new. Did I miss a chat? There was someone new that came here in chat and I completely ignored. Oh, Mauri! Thank you for the pretty good stream. I'm happy you like it. I'm not really good with chat. So, basically, I'm gonna continue this later. I kind of feel bad every time this happens because it happens so many times that someone comes in chat and I don't end up reading because I can only read like the last 3-4 messages. So if there are more, I just don't read them then. I have to look more often. But anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. And I do have an end stream. End stream. Stream ending. And where I am. I guess it's not set up correctly. Let's go to Tentacle Dude. So, I didn't miss any raid, right, guys? I didn't miss any raid, right? And yeah, I'll continue playing this today because I can stream that often. Basically, I work full time and part time I'm doing a course, and it's even on Saturday, so I don't really have much time left. Today, Sunday, and Tuesday are the 2 days that I can stream because I'm free at them. And I'll try to stream as much as possible on those days. Tonight I will continue this game and gonna be like in 3-4 hours. For now we can go and try to find someone to raid if you want, or we can just end it here and just go to sleep. There's Lord Noah. Let's just raid Lord Noah, guys. We know him. It's been a while since we went to his stream and We just say hi, all right? Yeah. Thank you all. See you very soon. And enjoy your lunch if you're going to have lunch. Again, thanks for the raid, Marky. And thanks, Maru, for stopping by. Mauri, thanks for stopping by. And see you next time. Bye-bye.